Brouwer RoboMax JD started with a vision of lifting not one, but 5 sod rolls from an index conveyor onto a sod pallet using a robotic arm. Hi, I'm John Owens, sales representative for Brouwer Kesmac Turf Equipment. Since the first prototype RoboMax was built in 1998, there have been many adaptations in the hardware, but the original concept of a robotic arm carrying 5 rolls from a Brouwer harvester stacked neatly on a pallet mounted on a conventional tractor has not changed in 22 years. The RoboMax JD uses cutting-head technology from the best of Brouwer and Kesmac to bring the best quality piece of turf off the dirt and up the conveyor. There are roller, pitch, and depth adjustments on the cutting head to achieve the best cut in a wide variety of conditions and for a wide variety of grasses. Down pressure on the roller can be adjusted to accommodate soft, wet conditions or increased to keep the head firm on hard, dry ground conditions. The cutting head can accommodate various cutting blade styles, so you can use the best combination that works in your conditions. Standard blade, with or without fingers, form blade, V-blade, 3-piece blade. Our cutting widths include 16-inch, 40 centimeters, 24-inch, 60 centimeter, 23-inch, 58 centimeter, and the 21-inch, 54 centimeter. The hydraulically controlled thickness is adjustable from the cab, where the operator has an excellent view of the thickness of the sod on the conveyor. The sod travels on the Brouwer low-profile double-rib conveyor that is gentle on turf and has traction to carry it through the roll-up process. An optional front frame roller is available for soft ground conditions to provide additional flotation to the conveyor. The Brouwer RoboMax offers choices for starter trays that work best in different conditions. The typical Kesmac double starter gate and tray ensures a good start to producing a tight roll in extreme conditions. The second starter gate is the safety net for the edges that missed the first gate because of stone or debris on the conveyor. For uniform sod, the Euro tray and the Euro short tray have been used with great success to create nice tight starts to the rolls. For those that like the Brouwer starter tray, that can also be ordered as an option. Our active roll-up system makes a tight and even roll to place the rolls on the pallet. The active roll-up will accommodate long rolls over 100 inches in length. In order to accommodate automatic stacking, it is critical that the flaps are in a uniform position on the index conveyor. We accomplish this with our secondary roll-up conveyor. Each roll is individually measured and adjusted. When the roll is in the active roll-up, the tail of the sod passes a sensor on the conveyor. When the roll reaches the secondary roll-up conveyor, it is moving at the same speed as the main conveyor and is held in that position. When the tail of the sod reaches the correct position, the secondary conveyor stops and the roll is transferred to the index conveyor with the flap in the right position. Each roll is measured and the flap is in a uniform position. If the operator wants a change in the position of the flap, they can change the tooth count to move the flap up or down. Once it is set, it will land in the same position for every roll, even when the conditions are changing in the field. When the roll lands on the index conveyor, it is secured by the index idler to keep the rolls stationary and maintain their integrity. The operator can eject a bad roll of sod with the push of a button. The index conveyor shortens, the roll is ejected out of the way of the next pass, and the conveyor returns to the closed position for the next roll. When the index conveyor is full, the robotic arm reaches down and the gripper head secures the 5 rolls using 8 clam tines. These tines form a tight grip on the roll and hold them as it travels over to be set on the pallet. Each placement of the rolls has its own designated position. The arm lowers the rolls to a rest position and releases them and returns to the pick position. If the operator sees smaller or larger rolls coming onto the index conveyor, he can adjust the roll diameter for optimum pick and placement. If the rolls are larger, the arm will not look for as low of a placement position. and the pick position will be a little higher so the gripper does not interfere with the indexing of the rolls. If a smaller roll diameter is selected, the pick position will be lowered slightly and the placement position will be lowered accordingly to create a stable pallet and enable the arm to make efficient and smooth moves. There is a squeeze function that is programmed into the upper layers of the pallet. This function compresses the rolls laterally to help pyramid the pallet and provide a stable pallet for handling. Each harvester can be programmed with 5 piling configurations with an option of crown on or crown off, making a total of 10 pre-programmed configurations. Each one can have its own orientation for unique pallet requirements. As the pallet grows, the forks index down to keep the stacking at the optimum position. There is a rear piling wall door that keeps the pallet square and the rolls in place, even on slopes. The rear door automatically opens for the pallet to exit the piling cavity and allow the new pallet to be injected. There are 2 options of pallet dispenser. The standard option works well for traditional single-sided pallets and swings them over and drops them on the forks. The double-sided pallet injector swings the pallet around and pushes the pallet onto the forks. This works well with double-sided pallets and push-off pallets. Loading of the pallets can be done through the opening of the securement doors or by loading directly from over the top and down. Depending on the cutting width, the pallet carrier can be adjusted to handle a variety of widths. The Euro 1 meter by 1.2 meter pallet has a unique stacking pattern. This can be achieved by retrieving 5 rolls from the index conveyor, dropping a single roll into the gap of a double row of 5, and then placing the next 4 rolls over the top. The harvester can also be programmed for a 0.8 by 1.2 meter pallet stacking pattern. Safety is always a factor in the design of each and every Brouwer Kesmac piece of equipment. The visibility from the cab provides the operator a clear view of the area surrounding the harvester. There are e-stops located near moving parts and one in the cab. The hydraulic system shuts down when the operator leaves the seat for extra safety. The information screen is in an ideal position to monitor the progress while watching ahead of the harvester. The operator has great visibility of the sod on the conveyor through the roll-up, onto the conveyor, and the pallet stacking is just over your shoulder. All of the hydraulic controls are accessible from the rear window of the cab. This allows the operator to make corrections without leaving the seat of the harvester. The ideal position is with the operator's seat turned about 30 degrees. The 24 by 24 power shift, power reverse transmission provides a wide variety of speeds to match the harvesting conditions in your field. The operator can set the pallet for automatic drop and reload a new pallet. Or set the hold function and allow the operator to stop, back out, and drop. then proceed with an automatic pallet injection and start a new pallet. This works well for working in the field without a forklift available, or when a forklift is busy loading trucks or attending to another harvester. The stadium lighting on the John Deere cab and additional LED conveyor lighting makes harvesting at night seem like daylight. The information on the screen gives the operator complete information regarding pallets harvested, the number of rolls on the index conveyor, number of rolls on the pallet, roll diameter, flat position, and diagnostic details. The dependability of the Sauer Danfoss +1 system contributes to the ease of operation and durability of the harvester. The controls are all user-friendly and ergonomically located to provide comfort and productivity at its best. At 130 horsepower, the John Deere 6130 can provide the optimum power easily at a moderate engine speed, ideal for fuel economy and longer life expectancy. The dual variable displacement hydraulic pumps and the use of tractor hydraulics ensures that all functions can operate efficiently and smoothly at all times. The tire profile is designed for a great balance of traction and flotation to perform in normal to extreme conditions. The Brouwer RoboMax JD has earned its reputation as a dependable and durable automatic stacking harvester that can successfully harvest varieties ranging from tough warm season grasses to tender cool season grass and get it on the pallet in a nice, tidy, and secure pallet. Brouwer Kesmac has been a leader in turf equipment manufacturing and innovation for 50 years. The thousands of hours that are logged onto RoboMax JD harvesters are a testament to the value that this harvester brings to the sod farm operation.